Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to another episode of Ask Stella. Guys, after the first video I did for Ask Stella, questions have been. I wish I had known that people are really willing to talk and express themselves this much. And I've started it since, so I didn't know. And like I said, my opinion. Not, oh, Stella has said it. This is what everybody should do. This is the truth. No, from my opinion, from my research, from my studies, from my experience, this is my response to questions. So, what we're going to deal with someone, I'm not going to call her name because she didn't give me permission to mention her name, and I'm reading it from my other phone. It says, "Good afternoon, Stella. I'm your big fan since I was small. I have a question. I'm actually in a relationship with someone, been almost 3 years now. I usually find him writing a lot of nonsense with some girls in his phone and always have some video porn. Despite all that, I always forgive him. But he hasn't cheated on me once since we were together. And despite all that, he always takes care of me like a queen. So I want you to tell me what to do because I feel like to break up. But I love him so much, but I'm very tired to see the same thing. Please, I prefer you send me an email or do a video, but please don't tell my name. I really need an advice. I'll be waiting. Love you much. Thanks." Okay. So these are the things that you have said to me. 1, he writes nonsense to girls. 2, he watches porn on his phone or whatever, his video porn. He watches that a lot. 3, you always forgive him, meaning that he knows that you know, and you always forgive him, meaning I have a feeling that that's because you guys talk about it and he apologizes and you forgive him, right? But then you also said he has never cheated on you. Despite all of this, he treats you like a queen, but you feel like breaking up. So here's what I think, all right? First of all, obviously this guy loves you. That's why he's not going out to cheat on you. Secondly, he treats you like a queen. He treats you right, the way a woman like you wants to be treated. Now, the thing that you have to realize is that if your relationship is important to you, then you want to do everything to make it right, to fix it. You can only give up and say you want to break up if you are tired of the relationship, if the relationship is not important to you. Because from what I see here, your man has an addiction problem. He is addicted to porn. People who suffer from addiction are not evil. They are not bad people. Okay? So maybe use a different approach. Instead of talking to him and forgiving him, you're not helping him. You need to get him to see a specialist. You need to get him to see someone that will help him break the addiction from porn. Okay? Now, you say he writes nonsense to other girls. For me, when people, especially men, are addicted to pornography, the first thing that comes to mind as a human being who's addicted to porn is to let off steam. Because when you watch porn and watch porn and watch porn, there is no way it will not arouse you, which is the danger in watching porn. It will arouse you. You would want to find a way to escape, a form of release. So if he is not the type to go out and physically have sex with someone because he's addicted to porn, then another thing that happens to people like that is they would release that tension via text. So that's what people call sexting. So he will do his sexting with other girls to relieve that urge, that came because of his video porn. So what I think you should do if you really love this guy, because it's not easy to find a guy that would be faithful to you, that will treat you like a queen. It's not easy to find that. So if he has an issue, it's not like he's a bad person. If he has an issue with addiction, his mind, his brain takes him there all the time, and he's not able to defeat that by himself. A lot of people have cocaine addiction. Some people have weed addiction. Some people are addicted to different things, to alcohol, to sex, to different things. But he is addicted to porn. If it's an addiction, it means that there's somebody out there that can help him. So you need to do your research. Talk to him and say, honey, I've forgiven you and forgiven you and forgiven you. It's weighing me down, okay? It's wearing me out. we need help. If you want to be in this relationship with me, then please let us see someone to help you stop.
When the Bible said everything is vanity, honestly, my brothers and sisters, when you look into it, you will know that they are all vanity. See, your class, your category, or your wealth, I don't know how to put it anymore. All these material things that we see as mortals and give strong identity and uniqueness into, they are actually nothing. 6 feet is for everyone. When you die, you go. If they even bury you with gold, people will dig their grave and bring you out. Please, invest in kindness. Invest by visiting maybe the hospital or some centers where you have people with